All right, number 26 follows directly number 20. Actually, number 26, they actually are, it's a little different, and in a way it should go before number 20. But anyway, let's proceed. If everyone knows whether a used car is a lemon or a plum, is Gerald likely to purchase a car? Yes. Oops, I gotta move to my pen. Yes, and the reason is that he's willing to pay $10,000 for a plum, $4,000 for a lemon. If the lemons and plums can be identified readily, then he could find a seller of a plum, and he's willing to pay $10,000. The seller of the plum is willing to receive $8,000. There's a deal to be made. Likewise, if he wants to buy a lemon, he could pay $4,000 for it, and somebody would be willing to sell it for $2,000. Obviously, he then need to fix it up. Now suppose Gerald cannot tell whether a used car is a lemon or a plum. Instead, sellers have private information about the quality of their cars. If half of all used Ford Focuses for sale are lemons and half are plums, then if Gerald is risk neutral, what's the most he would be willing to pay for a used Ford Focus? So we're just being sort of naive, and this is why I say this should really have preceded number 20, because here we're assuming that Akerlof's lemon law doesn't hold. This problem is sort of showing us why it has to hold. If half are lemons, half are plums, well, we know that that's unlikely to be true. But anyway, let's just go proceed naively. If the willingness to pay in that case would be a weighted average of these two, so it would be 0.5 times 10,000 plus 0.5 times 4,000, which would equal 7,000. So anyway, if Gerald offered to pay the owner of a used Ford Focus this amount, would he be likely to be buying a lemon or a plum? Clearly, he's buying a lemon, and so this is 7,000. Clearly, he's buying a lemon if there's a deal to be made, because 7,000 is below what the owners of the plums would need to receive to be willing to sell. So this problem is just hammering home that intuition that when these information problems exist, the lemons for sale are going to drive out the plums. And there's a discussion in the textbook that car sellers can issue warranties to get around this problem. The government can pass a lemon law that sellers of cars have to take back the car within 3 months. But you can imagine that lemon law would be hard to enforce, though. If you bought it from a private seller, and good luck tracking that seller down 3 months later. But if you buy it from a dealer, then that you've got a lot. That's why you pay a little more for buying it from the dealer, because you have some recourse there. The dealer's easy to find, and they want to stay in business, so they're going to work with you with a much higher probability than a private seller would.